What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about moments cards. And again, this isn't going to be like an angry rant. Is the way they've gone with moments cards complete opposite to like the way that I would like to see it? Yeah, it is. Simply put, it is. But at the end of the day, like, a game should not be made to my liking, and I'm just discussing what way the moments cards have gone. Each of us can come to our own conclusion whether this is a good or a bad thing. But it's been 6 weeks and we have seen one exception, or it's been 7-8 weeks since the season started. There's been one exception to it, and it was Royce O'Neal. That was the only exception to the rule. So before we get on to that, again, lads, I will be live right now. When you guys are watching this, obviously watch till the end of the video, but when you guys are watching this right now, I will be live on playback.tv/DBG. So I will be streaming watch parties for NBA games, and maybe, who knows, maybe we can see a moments worthy performance and we can just start tweeting at the MyTEAM account, maybe getting us some more moments cards. If we band together, we're all stronger as one. We are all so much stronger as one, lads, because when views are down, I can't go on a one-man crusade anymore. But anyway, let's just talk about moments cards. So today we got Grand Theft Alvarado. So today's, like, it's proved, a lot of things have been proven. And let me explain what's going to happen with moments cards. A big name player will only get moments cards in one circumstance. There's only one circumstance a big name player will ever get a moments card. And it's if, like an Embiid, they have a historically great game and they already have a pink diamond card in the game. That's not like 300. That's not really good. That's not a meta card. Like, Embiid sucked. As far as pink diamonds go, Embiid genuinely sucked, and everyone kind of knew that Embiid sucked. So I don't really think that there was much of a... There were that many people other than like starter players that were super excited. That were, oh, we're getting a Joel Embiid. But he was still good content. It was still objectively good content. So when I talk about that, is like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If these cards are planned to ever be in a promo, and because of the fact that, again, I reckon 2K are probably weeks on weeks ahead with a promo. For example, if we all assume Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was coming right now, we've all predicted him for everything just because he wasn't he hasn't gotten a moments card yet, and he had such a good season. He's had so many moments worthy games, just hasn't gotten any of them. I think a big issue with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is that his moments worthy games don't come on the weekend. So you guys can see right here, this game was the very first moments card. I think the only reason we got Jalen Brunson in this game, on the day we got Jalen Brunson, was because people, especially me, I'm not going to say that, like, I'm the reason why, but I was the most prominent voice in We Need Moments cards. Like, we were so, like, the season, this was 11 days or something into the season, and it was our very first moments card. And it was just like when we didn't see them on Monday, everyone thought, oh, they're going to give us, like, moments of the week. And then the very first moments content they gave us was one of those moments of the weeks for a Hall of Fame badge. So everyone's like, this is an absolute troll. This is a joke. What the hell? These aren't moments cards. This isn't moments content. And then the next day we saw Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was like a panic move. Royce O'Neal has been the exception to the rule. Every one of these cards, other than Royce O'Neal, is from a weekend game. So the issue with content is that if 2K are bringing out content on a certain day, they're not going to give a moments card. Again, Royce O'Neal being the exception to the rule. But the reason why we get moments cards on Monday is that Monday is the only day where we just don't get content. Monday is an off day with content. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like moments cards on Tuesday. But what they've done now with moments cards is that this time last year, again, there were over 30 moments cards in the game. This year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7. There's like 23 less moments cards in the game than this time last year. And the thing is that two criteria need to be met for someone to get a moments card. They need to be a small name player, to have a breakout game, and it can't be during the week. Because outside of the Royce O'Neal situation, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday... No, Friday matters because Friday can just be given on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games don't matter. They just don't matter. Like, no, but there has not been a single player who's gotten a moments card from a Monday game, a Tuesday game, Monday game or a Tuesday game this season. One Thursday game, or one Wednesday game, one Thursday game. And the rest Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Because Monday is now the moments day. And what I would love to see is I'm okay with Monday being Moments Day. I am. But if Monday's going to be Moments Day, make it Moments of the Week. Make it Moments of the Week. And you don't even have to give us an Anthony Davis in that. Give us an Alvarado and just 4 other players who have big games during the week. Just make it a Moments of the Week. Like, give us 5 cards. Give us a freaking Diamond, 2 Amethyst, 2 Rubies. If we got a Diamond, 2 Amethyst, 2 Rubies every single Monday, people would be way, way higher on the concept. But the issue is now is that nobody really cares. It doesn't link anything to the NBA. So, like, everyone was excited about Jose Alvarado. And everyone was like, oh, he's going to get a Moments card. The only reason people were saying he's going to get a Moments card is because it was on a Sunday. Because everyone's like, oh, we're going to get Moments cards on a Monday. And everyone knows that if Jose Alvarado, instead of yesterday having his big game, if he had it tonight, we know he wouldn't even get a Moments card. And that's what a big issue is that people know the only games that really matter are Sundays, but some Friday and Saturday games are okay. But it is an extremely, extremely badly executed concept. So in terms of good things, making Moments cards replicate their stat line is a good thing. The cards don't need to be the greatest. I've got all of them. I'll use Alvarado. I'll have fun with him, even though he's not very good. He's a scrub, and I'll still go and use him. Brunson was fun. Grant was good. Royce O'Neal was half decent. Same with Keldon Johnson. Embiid was good. And the cards don't have to be the greatest. But, like, there are certain situations where certain players will never get another card. And that's where the issue is that, like, if you look at, like, NBA Season 1, or Series 1, like, Derek White's not getting another card, is not getting a promo card. Gallinari, he is getting a promo card, he already has one. Again, I don't know if Derek White done anything that's been worthy of a Moments game. But he's not going to get another card in a promo. Frank Kaminsky's unlikely going to get a card in a promo unless it's like a March Madness set. I'm just saying a bunch of hypothetical names. Like Max Strus has had some big games. He's never going to get a Moments card. So if you're looking at Max Strus and you're like, okay, so he's never going to get another card other than a Moments card. Like, there are so many. If you want to make the argument, oh, they can't just give us 5 Moments cards a week. Yes, they literally did it in NBA 2K20. There are, if you look on every single team, there are about 4 players that will get cards in a promo pack. For Miami, Duncan Robinson, Udonis Haslem, Bam, Jimmy Butler, Hero, Lowry, Oladipo. So it's these guys are going to get cards in a promo pack. Every other player on the Heat roster will never get a card in a promo pack. So even if they drop 25 in a game, there's no reason why they shouldn't just get a Moments of the Week card. Like, there are a certain amount of weeks in the year. There are only a certain amount of weeks left. And there's enough where, for example, if you go and give a Shake Milton a Ruby, you can easily give Shake Milton if he has another Moments worthy game, an Amethyst or a Diamond. And later on in the year, bring it up to freaking Amethyst, Diamond, Pink Diamond. And then in like February, like January, February, you make it Diamond, Pink Diamond, Opal for the 3 tiers for Moments of the Week. Then in March, you can bring it, or March or April, you can make it a freaking Dark Matter every week. Like that is such a cool concept of doing it. And then make the cards attainable the same way. Because one, I really like the way that they're made attainable. I like the fact that it's replicated their stat line. But what I hate is the fact that we have not had a week. Have we had a week where we've had 2 Moments cards? I don't want to be factually incorrect here. But we may have not had a week where we had 2 Moments cards. I need to check with the Royce O'Neal. Was Royce O'Neal the main event? He was. Royce O'Neal was the Embiid week. So we have had 1 week where we have had 2 Moments cards. Which is just simply put not good enough. It's not good enough for a concept that is the only real way that this game links to the NBA. In terms of actual content in game. And you can be like, oh, they give us like moments, challenges to get a Hall of Fame badge. It's a Hall of Fame badge. In terms of actually getting players to use their cards. Because let's be real, when somebody, for example, watches a Matt Ryan performance and he sees him hit the shot, Matt Ryan is relevant for like 1 day. And it was just like when Andre Ingram had his game, when Yogi Ferrell had his game. Back in the day, 2K used to be really good for that. They give Andre Ingram a card. And I remember you coming up against Andre Ingram alone because people just wanted to use him on that specific day. And that's kind of where this game mode has gone further and further away from real basketball. And it's one thing that I really hate about this game. I think the pandemic did it. The pandemic made them realize that they can make more money off hype promos than having anything to do with basketball. And year on year, this game's getting further and further away from actual basketball. Like Tim Thomas and Ricky Davis are going to be the 2 best players in the game for the foreseeable. And like, you might be saying, oh, but like, what about Terry Dishinger or Hito Turkoglu? Hito Turkoglu was so much better than both of those guys. And Terry Dishinger is like an all-time great player from his era. He was like, the dude was like an all NBA player while being a part-time player. He was that good. Dishinger was a freaking him. But yeah, like, it's a concept that needs to be tweaked. There needs to be better things on moments cards. And I just think that everyone's saying, oh, they need to give us Anthony Davis. They're not going to give us Anthony Davis. Even accepting that we're not going to get a hyped player, like, unless they're like so non-meta. Like, if Kevin Durant drops 60, we might get a Kevin Durant card, because Kevin Durant's pink diamond isn't that great. And the reason why we're not going to get an AD is because obviously the opal is like a sought after wood. We could have just gotten some scrub 85 overall. They could have given us a scrub Anthony Davis 95 overall card who could only play center. Like, something like that wouldn't have even affected much. But no, because we got Alvarado, we're not going to get Anthony Davis. It's a situation like that where it's like, and it's the same with Darius Garland. We didn't get Darius Garland because they was in promos. And obviously they probably have plans this season to give Anthony Davis a pink diamond. Like, if we're not seeing obvious moments cards people getting their moments cards, we're probably not getting them because they're going to be in future promo packs. If cards are planned to be in future promos, that they aren't going to get moments cards, but there's still enough scope to give us 5 a week. Like, there is more than enough scope. I think what they're going to go back to is moments in a month, which is not a terrible concept. But what I didn't like about moments in a month is that if a player has a moments game on the first of the month, and then or also, I didn't like it that it wasn't the first of the month every time. But if a player has a moments game on the first of the month, and then all of a sudden it's like the first of the next month, everyone's like, why did this card get a moments in a month? It's good for content-wise in terms of grinding squads. It's not good for linking to the NBA. I think moments of the week is much better. People don't have short-term memory enough to forget what happened last week. They will for the last month. And especially when it came to moments in a month, the pictures being taken from wrong games, wrong dates being put on. There were moments in a month cards. People got moments in a month cards for games where they had 5, 5, and 3. When they had like a 20-point game 3 days earlier and they just put the wrong date on the card with the wrong picture. There were so many mistakes at moments in a month. And I think moments of the week is just a better concept. I think this concept would be really cool if we got one every day. If we got one of these cards every day for moments in a night, and it doesn't have to be a good card. Even if some of them are rubies, I don't mind. I'll get Keldon Johnson. Like Alvarado, if he didn't have to be a diamond, he could have been an amethyst. But I would rather see these guys be lower overall and get them consistently than just getting one diamond, because like Alvarado's a scrub anyway. But yeah, that's the video. Go check me out on playback. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.